Welcome back to another video. We're working on the Altezza this morning. So I've got a brand new radiator, but before we start with that, it has finally fixed both the bushes in the rear. Turns out that the wheel bearing so the previous owner had got two new rear hubs because they couldn't, they didn't have press to change the bushes in them. And yeah, the ones they got were just shit as well, and well, even worse than the last ones because that side, the wheel bearing in the bush was fucked in it, so they got fucked over there. But luckily they gave me the old hubs. They had good wheel bearings, so put that one back on, put the new bushes in them. That's mint. I put new rear brake pads and rotors because they were pretty shot. They're hard to see, but they're mint. And yeah, so it's all waft now. I had ridge before, but yeah, it's all waft, no pink sticker waft anymore. But I bought a brand new radiator, alloy, 200 bucks. Pretty cheap, honestly. It's cheaper to buy an alloy radiator, which lasts forever, than the shitty old ones that just end up cracking. It's lasted. I drove it to town yesterday, and it's still just leaking there, so I'm gonna replace it today. I won't show too much. I'll just show you kind of the before and after. But if you want to know how to do, but change your radiator on this specifically, just remove the gearbox, remove all the lines, let it drain, just remove all the shit like this. I don't know, fans, just the lines. This, which I think just gets that hot, I don't fucking know. Stupid shit like that. But the fans, unbolt them, take it out, slap a new one in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this has a, what's hot, I won't open that, but I don't think this thing actually has coolant. I think they put water in it, so I'll put coolant in it, so it'll help stay cooler, especially with the alloy radiator. I won't change that over now anyway. Yep, Pickapart at the moment, getting some parts for the Altezza, if they have put it out yet. But pretty cool. They have a 2-door surf. Those are somewhat rare. They're pretty cool. I like them. And then a nice AUX R8, looking pretty fat. But yeah, I'm just here in BAF, just gonna hopefully grab them parts if they finally put that Altezza out. I've been waiting for like 2 weeks. I just in my shed where I store all my shite. But I just picked this up today, and another taillight because the other one's just broken. Yeah, I just want I just want the lip, but there was a screw that was rusted, and I got a text that I gotta go to work, so it's like, oh, fuck. So it was easier. Yeah, the screw was just rusted, so I can't get it out, and so, well, yeah, I just need a little bit more time that I didn't have to get it out, because I got this from Pickapart. That's where I was before, and yeah, I just want this lip. But I have a friend that might want the boot. If not, I don't know, I'll sell it to someone else. And yeah, so I got this boot, and yeah, I'm not using the boot at all, but I thought my mate, my brother's friend wants / kind of needs it. Doesn't really, but I didn't have time. But yeah, that we're going on my Altezza. One day, I don't know when. I'll probably just paint it black. I don't have time to fucking get it professionally done. And then yeah, I got a new tail light, which I will show you now. This tail light, I've already put it on, but you can see it looks way better. I'll show you the other one in here sec, but fuck, it looks nice now. And then I'll get that lip and I'll just paint it gloss black and it'll look fine. But yeah, I forgot to show you the finished product. So yeah, I don't think I explained, but yeah, it's just alloy top tanks, so it's just a normal size core, but you shouldn't have to worry about it ever failing. Like, there is the possibility of the welds possibly failing, but you're way better off with one of these than your standard shitty ones, but no, cleans it up, and it actually has coolant in it now. If you do to get these, you just have to, with the rubber bits, you just have to chop the sides off and leave the middle bit to help push that down. But no, she stays cool, and she's gonna look good, but the clutch it's pretty much gone at the moment, so yeah, you can still drive it around, but honestly I wouldn't drive it any further than like 5-10 k's. Just run the risk of it actually failing and you'd be stuck out in the middle of nowhere, or out in town, you know. But that's that. I'll show you that broken tail light, and then I'll show you what I've done with BAF. Here's the tail light, so you can see it's cracked there, and I don't know, obviously it's dirty, but it just really looked pretty bad with that corner, and so it's a bit hard to see, but she looks a shit ton better. Other than that, I have well, you know, BAF's down on compression, and I need to buy a clutch for that, so I don't have the money to build BAF at the moment. So yeah, the turbo's back on, you know, to make up the lost compression. You know, what the fuck are you doing? Are you crazy? I'm like, yeah. So yeah, BAF is back to turbo, yeah, turboed again, so yeah, making up for that lost compression in number 2. It took me about, I don't know, it took me like 6 hours just because, I can't really show it too well, but, yeah, no, it doesn't focus, but you know that top that I've showed you multiple times of the actual feed itself had fallen down, and if you know the motor mounts, they have kind of, it fell inside the motor mount, and yeah, trying to get it out, then we pushed it in further, and because they have like a real big indentation in them, and it went kind of all the way to the end, and yeah. Took about an hour to get it out. And then the day before I put it back on, I put a new gasket in there and fucking tightened all that up and changed that broken stud, yeah, I can't show you, to a bolt, and yeah, that fixed the exhaust fan so low, and it's real nice now. I haven't been beating on it, but I, you know, probably giving it about half throttle, and it goes pretty mean. The old break up there and here, but that's probably just because I had it on 91 before, and I just threw in 100 plus, like $69 is 100 plus, and I mean that got me about half that. It's like pretty much $3 a litre for 100 plus, but that's that. So BAF is turboed again, the Altezza, new radiator, new tail light, and maybe on the next video we'll chuck on that ducktail, and then it'll probably just sit around either way until I can afford a clutch for it, because I'm not gonna fuck around. Like, from what I've looked at, just for a normal clutch is like $1,000 that I can get it for, and then so I might as well go straight to a heavy duty one for like $1,400. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the stock bullshit. I'm gonna go heavy duty clutch, which is what the Subaru has. Because holy shit, going from that, which has a shit clutch and is right at the top, to that's all the way on the bottom, the heavy duty clutch. I think the first time after I'd been driving the Altezza for like a few days, jumped back in there and instantly stalled it. It's like, oh shit. But yeah, I took BAF out on the Avs. I took it up Port Hills, which I got a couple clips that I'll throw in there anyway. Took it for a drive up Port Hills, and it's doing mint. Runs even better with the turbo. I mean, some could guess, but nah, she's fucking fat as. You can even hear her ticking away. It sounds fat as. Straight pipe your turbo Falcons to a big bore or something like that, or even a resonator. I think it was like some nice shotgun tips or something. It would sound like this. Listen to her chop away. Makes it sound like a real Falcon, you know. Sounds fat as fuck. She's running pretty good. She's just, you know, like she always was. Especially driving uphill, she gets a tad hot, so I just put the fans on we get the heaters on full blast to help cool her down. And it's running great, eh? But yeah, you can't really see shit unless I have my lights on, and I'm just gonna let the car idle for a couple minutes, cool down, and then I'm gonna go back down. It sucks that I would film the night run, but you can't see anything because my phone's so shit. But yeah, you've already seen plenty of runs up the hill. Yeah, all good. I'll see you tomorrow anyway. But yeah, that's where I'll end this video. It's been strung out over a few days, but next we will be doing, I don't know, really not too much until I need to get a clutch for that, and then I'll chuck the boot lip on. I'll paint that just gloss black, make it nice. Not gonna paint matte shit, the roof needs more attention than that. But all good. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.